So this is the cool fungus that's growing in the mum's keyboard Petri dish. I think it looks awesome. It's got this little crater in the top and this white wrinkle around the outside and there's little sort of fingers growing out from there. I think that looks great. We've got this sort of amorphous fuzzy blob here. That one's less interesting to look at. What else we've got in here? We've got one of these little yellow snotties. Oh, there's some detail I couldn't see before. There's little sort of hair that's growing around it. So I imagine there's all kinds of interactions between different microbes happening in here. This was all perfectly smooth, this one. Oh, there's another case of that white crater business. Ah, that looks so sweet and disgusting. There's sort of some white mouldy stuff interacting with some yellow mold interacting with some other sort of white mold. That's different to the fuzzy stuff. What else can we see? So this is this one here is one that we see even in the controls that didn't have any other inoculations from any swabs. So you can see it's got the yellow in the center and then the green and then the white, and then this one's got black and white hair on the outside. So you can see lots of little white dots. I wonder if that's like spores or something. And that looks to the naked eye very similar to this one, which is the control for this set of dishes. Oh, that looks awesome. Yeah, this one here is definitely my favorite. Look at that. Look at that disgusting thing. Awesome. Right, what else can we look at? You'll have to refocus for these ones because they'll be on a slightly different plane. But that looks like a different one. It looks superficially similar to the other one that we saw in the control, but it's got sort of that lime greeny blue nodules, which looks substantially different. What else have we got? Let's have a look at this sort of pit, this crater here. So it looks like it's not actually a pit based on how it looks through the changing of the focal depth. It looks like it's actually sitting proud of the surface, which is interesting. What else can we look at? Let's have a look at this fine fingered feather sort of situation here. Can I get a better focus on that? No, it's basically as good as we're going to get. Look at that, fanning out into this fern-like fingers. I wonder what informs the structure that is growing here. Oh, there's a lot of backlash in this focus mechanism, sorry. Oh, that looks so sweet. So I would estimate that these fingers that we can see there are on the order of maybe 0.5 millimeters thick, wide. So they're very small. I would zoom down even further, but I'm limited by how close I can get to the sample without taking off the lid of the Petri dish, which I don't want to do. What else we got? Let's look at this. The snotty stuff is less visually interesting, I feel. I think that's basically everything. This one over here has got a sort of brown fuzz to the edge of it, which is interesting. What else have we got? Let's see this. See if this is the same as the other fingered surface goo that we had before. So we can see a similar structure where this appears to be more filled in. There's less gaps between it. But it does appear to be sort of encircling this one. You can see it's sort of growing in a sweep. Like it's attracted to it or repelled by it, like it's heading towards it or trying to grow around it, or this here is emitting some kind of chemical signal that drives the growth of this in a particular direction. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Let me see if I can get a bit closer to this one. How can we go with this? No, I'm afraid not. So the microscope I'm using is basically a glorified webcam, so I don't really have great control. See if I can go hand focus. Whoa! That's awesome. Wish I could hold it more steady though. Let me brace it with my fingers. Oh, cool. Yeah. I think that's going pretty sweet. Wouldn't it be good if we zoom all the way out? Yeah. Yeah.